In the ancient city of Babylon, 600 years before the birth of Christ, a king named Nebuchadnezzar reigned as a tyrant, wielding ruthless power over his people. It's a little-known fact for many that Jesus had a presence in the Old Testament, and an event in the book of Daniel illustrates this occurrence vividly. This particular incident unfolded in Babylon, a region under Nebuchadnezzar's cruel and prideful rule. His ambition to expand his empire led him to subdue Syria and turn his attention toward Egypt, placing Judah in his path, requiring its elimination to realize his aspirations. Among the captives taken to serve the king as knowledgeable individuals were Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah, renamed Belteshazzar, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, respectively. Nebuchadnezzar, driven by his thirst for power, ordered the construction of a towering gold statue, standing at a staggering height of 90 feet. This statue was likely designed to consolidate his authority by compelling all levels of his court to worship it during a grand ceremony. The king demanded the attendance of all rulers at the dedication of this golden image, commanding them to prostrate and worship it. Disobedience risked being thrown into a fiery furnace, a threat that coerced everyone into compliance. However, amidst the obedient crowd stood three men: Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who refused to bow down. Their steadfastness amidst immense social pressure was remarkable. The jealousy of certain Chaldeans, witnessing these Hebrews defy the king's command due to their faith in the true God of Israel, fueled their betrayal. Seizing the opportunity, they reported the defiance to Nebuchadnezzar, aiming to eliminate these three men who had risen to positions of influence despite their captivity. Upon learning of their refusal, Nebuchadnezzar was furious. Yet, he offered them a chance to defend themselves, perhaps out of some regard for them. However, he was unwavering in his demand for total surrender, either worship the idol or face death in the flames. In a display of unwavering faith, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood their ground, declaring that even in the face of death, they would not forsake their allegiance to the true God. Even if God chose not to save them, they would not bow to the king's golden idol. Daniel 3:16-18. Enraged by their defiance, Nebuchadnezzar ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual and had the three men bound and thrown into the flames. Astonishingly, when he checked on their fate, he witnessed not 3, but 4 figures walking unharmed in the midst of the inferno. Nebuchadnezzar, acknowledging the presence of a divine being among them, described the 4th figure as a son of God. This awe-inspiring event unfolded as Jesus Christ, possibly in his pre-incarnate form, stood physically with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the blazing furnace. Their minds were at peace, their bindings burned away, and they walked untroubled amidst the scorching flames, believing in their deliverance by God. Nebuchadnezzar, witnessing this miraculous sight, summoned the men from the furnace. To his amazement, not a single hair on their heads was singed. Their clothes were untouched, and the smell of fire hadn't tainted them. This divine intervention astounded all who witnessed it, affirming the unyielding faith of these men in the God of Israel. This account from the book of Daniel underscores the unwavering faith of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego in the face of adversity. It highlights their trust in God's power to deliver them from evil, emphasizing their resolute belief in the true God as revealed in the Bible. The tale of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego is etched in history as an embodiment of unwavering faith, courage, and endurance. It's a testament to the omnipotence of God, showcased to unbelievers through the defiance of these 3 men against the most powerful king of their time. Their resolute stand against King Nebuchadnezzar's decree, refusing to worship his golden image, signifies a significant principle for Christians facing trials. Despite their ordeal, the fiery furnace failed to consume them. This astonishment befell Nebuchadnezzar himself. In the Christian faith, the understanding dawns that while God possesses the ability to deliver us from trials, he might not always act as expected. The scriptures in Romans 5 remind us that trials might serve to shape our character, fortify our faith, or for reasons beyond our comprehension. Amidst excruciating pain, Job's declaration, "Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him," epitomizes trust in God amid adversity. God doesn't promise a life free from suffering, but he pledges his eternal presence. The words, "But if not from Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego," echo through time, symbolizing an unwavering commitment to God regardless of the outcome. Daniel 3:18. Their story exemplifies resilience and faithfulness during adversity, serving as a beacon of hope for believers facing tribulations. Their civil disobedience in defiance of a decree against God's standards resonates with contemporary situations. Nebuchadnezzar's transformation after witnessing divine intervention underscores the power of God, prompting him to exalt the Lord and command his subjects to do the same. The Old Testament bears subtle references to Jesus Christ, even though his name and presence aren't explicitly stated. In John 5:46, Jesus himself highlights how the Old Testament scriptures spoke of him. Over 300 prophecies aligning with his life were fulfilled, underscoring his significance throughout history. Christ's presence echoes in symbols and figures like Joseph, whose life mirrored aspects of Christ's journey. Events like Abraham's sacrifice of Isaac foretold God's ultimate sacrifice through Jesus. The Old Testament thus serves as a precursor to Christ's coming and his role as the promised Messiah. Ultimately, this biblical account is a powerful reminder of the necessity to remain faithful to God amidst adversity. It's a testament to unwavering trust and loyalty, encouraging believers to stand firm regardless of circumstances.
If you found this video enjoyable, please consider liking and sharing it. Additionally, subscribing to this channel will ensure that you receive more updates in the future. Thank you.